Welcome, everyone. I am Bonnie Serratore, and this is the June update, the June energy update of what's going to be coming up in June. So, this particular month, June, it's going to be called, it is turning up the heat, okay? Because there's a lot of intensity happening. So, energetically, as I'm watching the energy frequency, okay, literally, I can see all this energy coming. There's a bit of a staticiness to it. Okay, it has like a static, okay, intense static, okay. And then along with that are energetic frequencies like a spearing kind of energy, like a bunch, lots and lots and lots of all these energies coming. Okay, what it looks like when energetically as I'm watching the energy, come into people, because this is what's going to happen. It's an energy frequency that's we're affected by. So as I'm watching it, it's like these piercing energies are coming in, the static is all around, and people might feel a bit overwhelmed. You actually might even feel as though you're under attack, okay? And you won't be able to understand because it's not really feeling like it's come from any one person because it's a whole energy frequency that's like all over the entire planet. So you might, the body's going to feel like the energy's hitting you. You might be trying to get a sense of where's this coming from, but you can't because it's not coming from like a person. Okay, it's not coming from a group. It's the energy of the frequencies of the planet. Okay, all the energies that are hitting the planet Earth. And as I'm watching, it's like you're going to feel like you're being attacked with a hitting, and you might be like trying to cringe or trying to protect yourself because you're not going to understand what's going on. Okay, and on the positive note of all of this, what's actually happening is it's actually activating your wounding, causing you to have reactions. Okay, so let's just say, you're at home cooking, whatever, and you kind of feel this intense emotion starting to happen. Okay, that's because these energies are coming static, piercing, all at the same time. What it's doing is hitting the subconscious and activating these deeper places. So here you are, you're, in the kitchen cooking, and all of a sudden you just have this overwhelming feeling or sense that, whoa, this doesn't feel good. There's something intense here. And what's happening is that subconscious, the energies are being pulled up. You don't really know what they are, but you're feeling some kind of reaction. And it's seemingly like, well, there's really no reason. I'm in here cooking. Why am I feeling activated? Why am I feeling like, like I need to protect myself, or I feel like I'm being attacked on some level. And that's not really what's happening, but, from anyone, but it's the energies of the planet, the intensity that's happening. So think about this, as we're moving more and more and more into that new paradigm, even though we're not fully in the new paradigm, the frequency where it's just new paradigm, as we move into it, everything that is not of the new paradigm is going to get wonky. It's going to get revealed. Okay. It's going to get shaken up. So think about this. Everything in your subconscious is affecting you, and anything that is of negativity, anything of darkness, anything that's not really you is going to get rattled. Okay. Because in order to go through those veils of the new paradigm, you have to have a certain vibrational frequency in order to do that. Now, some people might be thinking, oh, well, maybe, I won't do it because then I won't be living in the new paradigm. I won't have to be here. You might be thinking you don't have to reincarnate, but unfortunately, that's not what's up. Okay. You will be incarnating somewhere else. Okay. Another time, space, another dimension, doesn't matter. But you won't be here on planet Earth in the new paradigm. Why would you want to be here in the new paradigm? Because it's so awesomely different than what we're experiencing now. So keep in mind, everything that's happening now in the world, it's like the shattering of misperceptions, it's the divine plan unfolding, it's the exposure of negativity, it's exposure of darkness, it's exposure of heartlessness, It's exposure of victimization, anything of negativity. This is what we're in right now. Major, major, major revealing, exposing all this yucky energy, okay? Greed, okay? Think about it, okay? People out for only themselves, money, okay? It's all that fear of death. Got to have more, 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 okay? Fearing death. But basically, the new paradigm is not about that. It's more heart-centered. We're more balanced. I'm not saying we're totally liberated. What I'm saying is, we're not like so greedy that we're going to scam people. Okay? That kind of behavior won't be happening because it won't be in us, because we won't be holding on to our own wounding, which causes us to act like, hateful, hurtful, cruel, mean, heartless people. So in the new paradigm, the energy is much higher frequency, higher vibration, more heart opening. The darker energies cannot pass through the veils. So, okay, all the more reason why you want to use the energies that are occurring for your own healing. Okay, so think about this. It's not forcing you, but it's like the energies are hitting you everywhere. And again, you're going to be feeling like, oh, what? Okay, but what it's really doing is activating the deep, deep, deep unconscious wounding. So if you haven't been doing your inner work, it could be very intense. If you've been doing your inner work, then you'll be able to navigate through it because you go, oh, another layer, another deeper piece of my own wounding so that I can be freer, more liberated, more happy, more joyful, have laughter, play, fun in the world, and creating my reality how I want it rather than being the victim. So the energies that are happening, that energy frequency, turning up the heat, okay, turning up the heat in June. Yeah, we're going to be feeling like we're in the fire. I mean, on some level, it's kind of cool because when we're in the fire, think about all the debris that gets burned off. Okay, think about all those emotions that get revealed and healed and released. I mean, it's pretty cool. So for most people, if you have no clue what's happening, it could be very challenging. Okay, again, here's what happens. When we, get activated, if we are asleep and we're believing that other people are the ones causing us harm, doing things to us, then we're going to keep playing that game. We're going to keep going into the victim role, looking for more reasons why. Well, you're the reason why I'm hurting. You're the cause, okay? So that's not a good place to be because it disempowers. When we really understand the truth of who we are divine beings. We are creator incarnate. We create our reality 100% through our subconscious. When you understand and know that, then you can't play the victim game. You can't keep playing, oh, you're hurting me. You did this to me. It's your fault. Why are you doing this? Those of us who are more aware of what's happening, okay, we're more aware that, ooh, the universe is supporting our expansion, supporting our growth, supporting our liberation by activating what's inside that's not the truth of who we are so that we can heal it and clear it, ultimately opening our hearts, which is what we're here to do, is open that heart, share the gift of who we are, be our true authentic self. Okay, we become heart-centered. We are no longer intentionally or even unintentionally wanting to hurt people, undermine people, steal from people. Okay, all these misperceptions that people have that they do these heinous crimes to others because it's like, you're hurting me, I'm going to get back at you. All of that, none of that's true and real. Okay, so as you're on this journey and you're waking up and understanding, I create my reality. Okay, oh, yep, turn up the heat in June. All righty, here we go. That means I'm going to get activated. That means I'm going to have reactions. Now, because I'm aware, rather than going, someone, wait, reaction, I'm having the reaction. I'm having the reaction. All right, that's the activation. So now I'm going to come in and drop into the emotions that are getting activated because I now understand and know that by doing that, by coming in and knowing these emotions that are getting activated, getting triggered, lit up, bringing it to my awareness, now I have the opportunity to go through it and to heal it and be done with it, okay? And when we do that, When we go through with these emotions, these emotional angst that are still lodged in the subconscious, when we come out the other side, we are more heart-centered. The heart is more open. Okay, we don't have all this wounded energy in our subconscious. We are lighter in the subconscious. We can feel it, and we have less fear. We have less judgments. We are less fault finding. Okay, we're less victims, feeling like, oh, poor me, I'm the victim. Okay, all of that starts to just be lifted. You start shifting and changing naturally, organically, without having to do something. Okay, that's the beauty of doing our inner work, is we are changed from within. We are more our authentic self, okay, authentically ourselves, and we're more, we get liberated. We're no longer the walking wounded. The broken wing, the shattered bird that somebody's got to save and take care of. No, we're empowered. So this whole energy turning up the heat in June, I'm not going to lie to you, it could be very intense. Now, some people, what happens for a lot of people is they'll get activated, they'll get triggered, they'll be having a reaction, and they just keep wanting to push it down. Okay, don't want to go there. This is the typical behavior of humanity, is don't look at it, push it down, don't face it, rise above it. Okay, and in doing that, nothing changes. Okay, nothing changes. Why are we doing our inner healing work? Why are we going through these intense emotional places? To end our suffering. Okay, to stop suffering. End it. Let's be done with it. Okay, now, many people have a perverse attachment to their own suffering, perverse pleasure in their own suffering. We all do, okay, until we wake up to it. When you wake up to it, then it's like, whoa, wait a second. Do I really want to get pleasure out of my own suffering? Or do I want to do my healing work and come out of that mindset, that victim mindset that keeps me shattered and weak and broken and disempowered? Okay, so everything that the energies are doing in the planet are all for our own benefit, for our well-being, for our liberation, which gives us more happiness, authenticity. Okay, again, you have to be at a certain vibrational frequency to pass through the veils. Again, you might be thinking, well, I don't want to come back. Well, you will be coming back, just won't be here. You'll be going to another place where, look what's happening here. Look at the negativity. Look at the hatred. Look at the greed, the prejudices, all that garbage that's not true. You'll keep living in that. Okay? That's the choice. Okay? So turning up the heat in June could be very intense. Now, for those of us who are like, okay, I understand, I'm being activated, and we stop pointing the finger, we stop the blame, stop that blame game and the victim game, then we start getting activated. What happens is we have an understanding, June is turning up the heat. I feel it. I feel like I'm burning. All this energy is coming up. I don't know what it is, but it's coming up. Okay, so the key is, what's the emotion? How's it making you feel? Okay, so you'll take the ride through it. Okay, it's like you get activated. You feel like you're being under attack, like this massive attack is happening, all throughout your whole being. All this energy is coming to awareness, dreaming, all the different experiences that we're having, our dream state, everything's going to be affected. And we understand that, but we also understand, I want my liberation. I want to be happy. I want to stop the struggle. Okay. All right, here we go. So you get activated. You surrender to it. You surrender. Okay. And here's what's awesome. This is an opportunity. Turning up the heat in June is an opportunity to go really deep in your subconscious and unravel a lot. Okay. A lot. Right? Think about this. We got lifetimes and lifetimes of all these carryovers. We have many, many, many different issues, different components that are in our subconscious affecting us, keeping us from our own liberation. So the month of June, it's like, take advantage of it. Okay, turning up the heat. All right, bring it on. Okay, so, I'm feeling this feeling. Ooh, I just feel this sense of, I want to hurt somebody. I got revenge. Ooh, let me just go into that. Ooh, what's that really about? Oh, underneath that is I feel hurt. Oh, wait, underneath that I feel impotent. Oh, underneath that I feel completely trashed. I feel like so weakened. I feel like I'm shattered and broken. And you go through it, whoa, and lo and behold, you come out the other side, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, got this inner strength, you got this inner power. Okay. Oh, but wait, here come, oh, there's another, what? More activation happening. Okay, now I'm feeling, oh, what is this? Oh my goodness, my shame around, molestation or violation is coming up. Oh, whoa, where'd that come from? I didn't know that existed. Whoa, okay. And again, you're going to go through it, going through the emotions. Okay. So what I'm saying is in the month of June is turning up the heat. You could use the month of June to find all kinds of unconscious energies that need to be healed and known and cleared so that you can get liberated from your own self. Okay, so the month of June could be like, wow, some people at least once a week, maybe. And for those who are really on a mission, every few days, let's do another piece here because it's coming up. Okay, that's what's really awesome is it is coming up to consciousness, to awareness. And we have that opportunity, to face ourselves and go through all this emotional angst. So turning up the heat in June, for some will feel like, oh my word, I'm being tortured and keep pushing it down. And for those that are open and understand and willing to face themselves, it's like, whoa, yes, it's intense. I'm not liking it. And liberation, freedom from my own angst, freedom from my own suffering, freedom from within. Okay, it's like all those places where you're about frozen or fight, flight, freeze, that kind of experiences. Everything gets to be shifted. We're shifting all kinds of things. Okay, so turning up the heat in June, yeah, it's going to be good, except when it's not. you know, Keep that heart open. Know that you're not being punished, you're not being tortured, you're being activated. Okay, we're turning up that heat, so all that energy in the subconscious, it's going to get activated. You're going to find yourself having reactions, abnormal reactions, meaning, let's just say you're at a gathering, pool gathering, summer's coming, okay? And things are cool, and someone says something, and you have this, you just feel some kind of major angst, major reaction, okay? This is what I'm saying. It's like it's going to be intense, okay? Beyond what it's warranted by whatever was happening, you're going to have more intensity because the activation is very intense, okay? There's a lot of, like I said, staticky, intense energy, piercing energy, okay? So you're turning up that heat. So you might be taken off guard, you know what I mean? It's like, you're okay, here we are to pull, everyone's having fun, whatever. And someone, I hear something, and then, whoa, this bingo energy came up. The first thing I want to do is blame that person, but then, oh, I'm awake, I'm aware, okay? I had a reaction, not about them. Oh, all right, what is this? What's this feeling? Ooh, I felt like anger, okay? At first, that initial reaction is anger, okay? That's not it. You're already aware of anger. Keep coming into that anger, drop underneath the anger. Ooh, then we start hitting those subconscious energies and keep going, keep surrendering into those emotions, and shift will happen. Pretty soon you come out the other side and wow, I feel free. I can feel lighter inside. You even think about those comments or what was being said. It's like no reaction whatsoever. No thought. You're not triggered. Okay, this is what happens with the clearing when you do emotional clearing, or you get clearings, via the group clearings or private sessions clearing. Doesn't matter. Clearing moves the energy, but you can do a lot on your own, and this is what's going to be happening. You're going to be activated throughout the month of June intensely. So why not get as much done as you possibly can? Get liberated. That's how I feel about it. Okay, so couple things coming up that actually help all of what's happening, that help you, support you in this journey of liberation. So we do have a final inner child shamanic journey with the father. No, this is going to be huge. All your father stuff. So we're going to go into the inner child. It's you coming in a shamanic journey, finding your inner child, finding out what's really up with the dad in ways you never did before, because we'll be in your subconscious, okay? You have an opportunity to truly heal the daddy wound, okay, the father stuff. Okay, the father one is on June 7th. And then we do have the karmic series that will be happening. This is the group clearings. The karmic series is the karmic box on June 13th, and then the karmic wheel on June 27th. Okay, so those are coming up. They're going to help support you in turning up the heat in June. Okay, but we also have something really exciting that's coming up, and that is on June 8th and the 22nd. That's the sexual trauma that I'm leading and teaching. This is something you don't have to be wanting to be a healer. You can come and sit in and watch and learn how I do what I do. And every clearing I do, everybody present gets the benefit of that clearing. Okay, so really cool stuff happening this month in June. Big stuff happening. Okay, so now I just want to do an activation for the turning up the heat in June. What I want to do is I want to activate your willingness, okay, your openness. I want to activate your desire to get liberated. What that does is it helps you be willing to face your own stuff, okay? Remember, most people don't want to know, don't want to look, push it away, bury it, pretend it doesn't exist. But I want to activate your willingness and your openness and your desire to be liberated, and that means you're willing to do whatever it takes, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm just going into the emotional body. I'm going right into those areas where the part of you that like bury it, put it away, don't want to face it, don't want to do it. We want to start opening up to the deeper part of you, that really divine light part of you that desires liberation. So I'm going to activate that part of you really deep inside that's desiring the liberation, be activating you in your light. Okay, so coming into that beautiful light that you are. Now I'm pulling in energy. What I'm going to do is I'm literally going to be activating it, bringing even more intense, brilliant, bright, blinding white creator consciousness that is only about liberation, freedom, bringing that light energy in, anchoring that in, and then also activating you with the energy frequency of the God creator consciousness, light, divine light coming in, then coming right in and basically kind of like expanding and blowing up that energy. Blow it up, blow it up. There we go. Activate. Ooh, nice. Light, 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 light. Yes, 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 yes. Showing up. Powerful, open, willing. Yes. Courageous. Yes, yes, yes. Light, light, light. Beautiful. All that beautiful light, blinding, bright light within. That'll help you be able to do what you got to do to face your own self. And turning up the heat in June.